Hello, me again, Jonesy, PTI, here for another session. Today's session is going to be a circuit stretch session. There's going to be 15 stretches and 15 circuit type exercises, and each one's going to last a minute, and we're going to alternate between the two, totaling 30 minutes. I'm warmed up, ready to go. I'm going to start my timer, which gives us 30 seconds before the start of the session. I've got a drink of water, and we're going to start with the first exercise, which is squats. I'm going to try and do it for a minute. If you can't get to a minute, just stop early and then wait for the stretching that will begin in the second minute, and then we'll alternate between exercises and stretches. So, squats, here they come, 10 seconds. Feet roughly pointing forwards, ready to go. As you squat down, hands come up, and we'll go at a decent pace for 1 minute. In 2, 1, here we go. Squat down and up, squat down and up, squat down and up. So once the minute's up, we're going to do a quad stretch. Now, some of the stretches loosely relate to the body part we've been working, not all of them, and hopefully we'll have a total body workout, i.e. 15 minutes of exercise and also a decent stretch, 15 minutes worth of stretching too in a single session. That's 30 seconds done. Now, some of these exercises you might not be able to do for a minute. That's okay, just have a little break, stop, and then carry on until the minute's done, or just stop early and wait for me to catch up, and we'll do the stretch together. 15 seconds. Now, the first stretch we're going to do is a quad stretch, standing up. So, on the bell, just like this, we'll pick up one leg, pick up one foot, have it behind us like so, knees together in line, and you should feel a stretch in your quads, front of the leg, just there. Now, if you can't balance, hold on to your son's head or your dad's head, whoever you got around. If you want to increase the stretch, just press your hips forwards. A couple more seconds, and change sides. Oh, I'm losing my balance. I'm going to use the wall. So we get a good stretch from this. Press the hips forward, keep the knees together. Now, the next exercise is going to be a lunge. You can jump if you like, or you can just lunge forwards and then change, or lunge backwards and change. We're going to get going in 2, 1, I'm going to do reverse lunges. So it's lunge, 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 yeah. And the next exercise is going to be a hamstring stretch. So we sat down on the ground, and I'll show you that stretch when we get there. 30 seconds per side for that one. A minute of lunges for me though. We've got about 25 seconds left. Might change it up a bit and do some lunge jumps. I'm warm, I'm ready to go. If you are too, you can do this. Hands in the air if you just want to get a better workout from it. Or you can just do normal lunges. Totally up to you. 3, 2, 1, and then go down to the ground. One leg tucked in like so. Other leg straight out in front of you. Back straight, arms straight. I'm just going to breathe in. And then as we breathe out, we're going to collapse down over our leg like so, which is nice and straight. And then feel a hamstring stretch. Now, if you want to, you can grab all your toes like this. You might be all the way up here on your leg. You can grab underneath your leg to pull yourself down a little bit. Whatever you've got to do to feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. And change sides. Same again. And breathe. And feel the stretch. 3, 2, 1, and back on your feet. The next exercise, oh, it's not on your feet, it's press-ups. So it's just a standard press-up, Hands roughly shoulder width apart, body nice and straight, and then whack them out. Here we go. Now if you want to, you can do them with your knees on the deck. To make it a little bit easier, it's totally up to you. You can do it with one leg in the air. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can chuck in a clap. If you want to make it even harder than that, oh, I won't be able to do many of them after do the press-ups. Or you can just keep going. 10 seconds left for the next stretch, which is the chest stretch. Oh, struggling now. Break. Okay, so next exercise you can do with the wall or on the floor. I'll show you the wall first. Hand against the wall, and then just start twisting away from that hand. So I'm twisting away from my arm that way, and you should feel a stretch right in your bicep into your chest. Now if you want to pause the video at any time to do a bit longer on the stretching, you can do. This is the wall one. Now I'm going to show you the other side on the deck if you want to do that. It's the same principle here, and all we're doing is just peeling our body off the ground a little bit like this. Just in the same fashion as we were with the wall, till we feel a stretch in the chest. Oh, that's good. I think I prefer it on the deck like this. A few more seconds. And break. Oh, that felt good. Next we've got squat with a calf raise. So this time we're going to squat down, then come up and a calf raise. Squat down, come up, calf raise. Like so, squat down, come up, calf raise. Pause at the top for a second in the calf extended position like so, just so we get those calves nice and warm and get them to do a bit of work before we do the calf stretch next. So they're all pretty simple exercises today. We're only doing them once for a minute before we get stuck in to stretch time. One more after this. Here we go. And then hands against the wall again, like so. Rear leg straight, front leg, big pace. We're trying to drive our rear heel down into the deck. Trying to get our body weight back a little bit as well, i.e. torso vertical, and you should feel that in your rear calf. And change sides. So a big pace. If you're just standing there and not being active, you won't feel it. So you've actually got to push against the wall and try and get your legs the right distance apart. And you're driving your heel down into the deck. And the rest of your body's almost wanting it, that heel to come up, but because you're pushing it down, you get that calf stretch. A few more seconds. 3, 2, and release. Next exercise is a glute bridge. So we're on our backs, hands down both sides, feet shoulder width apart, knees bent to 90 degrees, and just raise up in that position. This is a static one. If you want to, you can move though and just go down and up. Or if you're feeling good, you can go down and up with your leg in the air, like so. A couple of reps, 3 reps per side, whatever. It's totally up to you. But what I want you to focus on is really squeezing your butt cheeks. Nice and tight, get them together. 20 more seconds. I'm going to do 10 seconds per side with just one leg up. And change sides. Before we're going to do a glute stretch. So we'll stay on our backs, keep our right leg in the same position, knees bent to 90 degrees, I'm going to cross over our other leg like so. Then I'm going to reach through the gap here, grab hold of that right leg and start pulling it towards you. And if you've got your left leg in the right position, you'll feel a good stretch just here in your butt cheeks. Butt cheek, which is what we want. I'm going to hold here for another 10 seconds or so. Then I'm going to change sides, so left leg goes down onto the deck, that's foot. Right leg crosses over, reach through the gap, back of the left leg and pull towards you. Now you can adjust this left foot position and that will adjust and tweak the stretch. Having your head back as well will tweak the stretch compared to having your head up. Just find what works for you. Remember, you've got the pause option if you want to do this for longer. A couple of seconds and break. So that's 5 done. Our next exercise is a plank. On our elbows, bum down, checking my form. And we're squeezing pretty much everywhere. Butt cheeks, abs, deeper muscles within our core as well. Trying to separate my shoulder blades, trying to get a nice flat line position from my shoulders down to my heels. Oh, and I'm wobbling, that's good. That means the weight's on the muscles. And my muscles are struggling to cope, which is what I want. That means they're working hard. That means they get stronger for next time. 10 seconds to go. And keep squeezing. Don't sacrifice your form. A few more seconds. And break. Next stretch we've got is cat-cow, so we're staying on all fours. From here, we're breathing in. As we breathe in, we lift our bum into the air, arch our back, head comes up. We'll hold there for a couple of breaths. Before doing the reverse, where we stick our bum down, try and raise our belly button up into the air, head goes down. Separate shoulder blades before going back to the starting position, back arched. And change. Cat-cow, this is called. Just alternate between the two as you see fit. Getting a good back stretch. Stretches out the abs a little bit in this position too. Couple more seconds and break. Next exercise, we've got a shoulder press up. So this time, instead of just the normal press up position, we're going to have our bum in the air, a smidgen, like this. Now if you have your knees on the deck, you can do it like this, but just dive bum with your head and your face a little bit like so to get the right part of your body working. I'm going to do it with my bum in the air. Here we go. So that's 10. Starting to struggle already. I'm going to keep going. But if you need, you just have a break. And join me on the stretch in a short time. One more. So on our knees, still going for a shoulder stretch now. So on our knees in the all fours position, we're going to keep our left hand position and push our right hand underneath like so, and then just drop our weight on top of it like this. And you might need to just adjust a little bit and start almost pretending like you're pulling away from your hand here to feel a stretch in your shoulder. Just like that. So this is the first way of doing it. It's a really good stretch. I prefer that way. Alternatively, let's change sides if you want to. You can just do this stretch where you pull the arm across the chest. Feel the stretch in the shoulder that way. Now I prefer the one on the floor because it makes me stretch a bit more. This one's a little bit less good, but do whichever one works for you. Next exercise, we've got side to side lunge.
I haven't got much space, but I'll try and demonstrate it. Just going to step to the side and lunge. Step to the side and lunge like this. Do the same side every time. And our other leg is just staying reasonably straight as we do the side lunge. Now the foot position is kind of at a 45-degree angle. We're not stepping straight that way. We're not keeping our foot facing towards you as we change sides. It's just kind of a 45-degree angle over there. And the next exercise here is going to be a groin stretch. Try and get your torso up, Jonesy. There we go. Try and push off as well to get back to start position. Okay, so groin stretch on your bum, soles of your feet together. Grab hold of your feet like so, open. Soles of your feet open like that, like a book, like you're opening a book. Elbows on the inside of the leg, and there with your back straight. Just apply pressure with your elbows. Tilt your back forwards like this, but keeping it reasonably straight, and feel a stretch right in your groin. And breathe. So your heart rate will be dropping. Good chance to breathe. Great chance to stretch. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and break. Okay, next exercise is a tricep extension. You can do this off your knees, like so. Have your hands out just slightly in front of your face there. Go down to your elbows and you push back up again. If you have your hands underneath you more, it becomes a bit more difficult. Now that's too easy. Knees come up and you do the exercise like so. I'm going to do this the rest of the time. Here we go. Seconds left. Triceps burning. Oh. 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 Okay, into tricep stretch. Oh, might tweak me out my shoulder and my elbow there. Not good. You can do this sat down. I'm going to do it stand up though. Hand comes behind your back like so, and then we're just going to push down the fleshy bit of your arm here and just feel a stretch right in your tricep there. Try and get your head up, that adds to the stretch. A few more seconds. And change side, shake it out. And to the other side. Head up, feel the stretch in your tricep. Next exercise we're going to be on our fronts, kind of dorsal raise. I'll show you that in a second. A couple more seconds here, 2, 1, and here we go. So down to the deck, on our chests, hands out in front, and then as we pick our head and chest up off the ground, our hands come behind us in that position. Before returning to the start. But when we go to the start, we want to keep our head and arms off the deck and keep our back under tension. So it's not resting here, your back's still doing something before working even harder in the raised position. Here. Seconds. And we'll break. Okay, now we've got a back stretch. So we're on our backs, hands out to the sides like so. We're just going to drop our knees down to the left hand side, and we're just going to feel a nice twisting back stretch. If you want to add a little something, you can just kick your leg over that way as well, like so, and you can even look in the opposite direction to where your leg's pointing. And that'll increase the stretch. So nice twisting back stretch. So the back's working a little bit. And change sides. So drop the knees over to the side. Adjust your position if you're in a small box. Add your leg. And feel the stretch. And that's the bell. Next exercise we've got, here's burpees, yes. Oh, I'm delaying. Burpees, so hands down, feet back, do a press up if you want to and jump. Chest touches the ground each time with a jump. Now if this is too difficult for you, you don't need the jump, you don't need the press up. It's totally up to you, you can just step back and step forward. Seconds left. 10. And break. Next exercise we've got child's pose. So we're on our knees, kick our toes back behind us, head drops down to the floor. And breathe. If you want to, you can have your arms out in front. It's up to you. You can even take a little bit of a grip with your arms out in front, because then when you sit back and relax, put your head down, you get a bit of a back stretch as well. Start to control the breath. Got 10 more seconds left. And break. Okay, next exercise is side plank. So basically just on our sides like so. Now, you can do it on your arm, like this, or you can do it on your elbow and your forearm, like that. Now you want to keep your feet stacked. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can have your feet apart, the feet stacked, hips up, head in a nice neutral position, and we'll just stay here until it's time to change sides. Now, you want to pretend you're in a toaster. You don't want to get your front half burnt, you don't want to get your back half burnt as we change sides. You want to cook evenly all over, so you don't want your bum getting burnt like that, or your hands getting burnt here, or your head. We're in a nice straight line, hips driving up, or feeling that sensation anyway. Core tight. 2, 1, and break. Next exercise, next stretch is a standing side stretch. So, feet together, we'll shoulder apart, hand into the air like so. We're just going to drop it over the top of us here. Now you can have your head forward, looking at me, this position, or you can look up, look at your elbow crease or your wrist to increase the stretch. Again, pretend like you're in a toaster, so you're not burning your hand and your head like this. You want to cook evenly in your metaphorical toaster. And the other side. Feel the stretch right from armpit down to hip on that one side. We've got 3 more seconds. 2, 1. And we're going to sit-ups. Ordinary sit-ups, feet shoulders apart, Fingers on temples, down and up. Here we go. 1 minute's worth. If you want to do a variation on the sit-up, V-ups, V-sits, reaches, whatever, it's up to you. I'm just going to go for the classic today, because we're only doing it once. So it means it requires less explanation for you. Working hard. Work the abs. Now if you trap your feet under something, that makes it easier, but also it really emphasises a different muscle. With this, the abs are working super hard, hip flex is a secondary, and it really, if you put your feet under something and trap them, your hip flexors just here tend to do a lot more work. So depending on what part of your body you want to work, do either way. Okay, knee to chest is the next stretch. Lie on our backs, left leg on the deck, grab hold of your right knee, pull it into your chest, relax your head back, and feel the magic happen. Should feel a stretch in here, bottom of the butt, probably also feel it in your hip area, and then change sides and squeeze. A few more seconds. And break. We've got 4 minutes left. Next exercise is a lateral plank walk. Basically, we're in the press up position and we're just going to shuffle from side to side, like so, keeping the body stiff, staying in a nice flat plank position, shuffling side to side, squeezing the abs, squeezing the butt cheeks, squeezing the core, separating the shoulder blades, staying in a nice stiff position. Chest is working a bit here too, as are the shoulders. Really keep that body straight. 20 more seconds. Back and forth, back and forth, keeping the body stiff. All my abs are starting to fatigue now. I'm trying to keep my body stiff, trying to keep my bum down. 3 more seconds. And break. Okay, the penultimate stretch is a happy baby exercise. So we grab hold of the outsides of our feet here, elbows on the inside, open out our feet like so. We're just going to rock from side to side. You might not need to rock, you might just be pulling down on your feet like so, and you can feel it in your groin, top of your bum. I won't do this facing you because you might be a bit upset. And just pull down here, pull down your feet. If you want to, add a little bit of rocking action, which can massage the back, but also gently change the feeling of the stretch in the groin and the butt. It's up to you. About 10 more seconds. This is a good stretch. If you need to pause the video and play with this one a bit more, do so. But it's worth getting this one right. And break. 1 more hard exercise to go, which is squat jumps. So we're going to go down, feet come together before jumping back up. Head up, back straight, looking at me. 45 seconds. And then there's 1 more position to do. It's my favourite. It's called corpse pose. It's basically just lying on the floor for a minute. Oh yeah. Seconds. 10. Last couple. 1 and 2 and break. Okay, onto your backs. Feet just over shoulder width apart. Lie down, palms facing up. Extend the neck. And then gradually just get control of your breath. For the minute. And relax. If you can. Now if this makes you feel a bit funky, you need to move around a little bit, you keep doing that. Don't feel like you've got to stick with me. And breathe. And that's a minute done, so if you want to come on up. So I feel like I've done a bit of hard work there, but I also feel a bit stretched off. Funny combination. Now if you want to cool down, I suggest just keep lowering your heart rate. When you're ready, you might want to lie down again if you did that first time. If you felt a bit woozy, get up, keep moving. And then just do a light bit of stretching to finish off with. I think that was quite good. Hope you did too. Make sure you hydrate, get some decent food, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.